Before I begin, before I even start to talk about a topic which I feel so passionately about, let me just say one thing. Of course, I fucking love Titanfall. And of course, this video is my opinion, my biased opinion. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I encourage you to check out Modin's video and come up with your own opinion. I don't need to give you the whole speech, let's just try and be civilized, please. So Modin31, a popular Titanfall YouTuber, has made a video in regards to Titanfall 3. Yes, Titanfall 3. And now he doesn't want a Titanfall 3. Or more accurately, as he describes, doesn't want Respawn to ruin Titanfall 3. If you have been following the news lately around Respawn, then you know the controversy. Respawn has kept neglecting the Titanfall community. Just recently they announced that they will no longer sell copies of the original Titanfall after only 7 years. Getting back on topic, what is Modin so concerned about with Titanfall 3? Well,
the idea of there being a third entry into this franchise is a great one, but it really scares me for several reasons. It's not that I don't want a Titanfall 3 per se, it's just that I fear that a Titanfall 3 released by this current Respawn team won't really be a Titanfall game. I don't know if the current team at Respawn would follow this basic formula. Most of the team that was responsible for Titanfall 2 has left Respawn for various reasons over the last few years. We'd see plenty of new ideas for sure, but Titanfall 3 would look very different from a visual and a gameplay perspective. Titanfall 2 is just about as good as a Titanfall game can get. You can definitely polish some things, add some depth to customization and abilities, fix some balancing, but by and large, the game plays flawlessly. I also worry about the studio getting to make it, and I feel that they won't do it justice, or that they can't because of the hype built around it.
What you just saw were the main points that Modin makes in his video. And you know what? I agree with most of the things he says. His arguments have some serious weight and they are valid concerns that I can get behind. But despite agreeing, I can't help but feel differently. Now, does it worry me that Respawn might ruin Titanfall 3? Yeah, of course it worries me. I bet it worries a lot of people. It doesn't change how I feel though, I'd still want Titanfall 3. Now you're probably confused as all hell, scratching your head and ready to dislike my ass into next week and never see my channel again. But hear me out. Wouldn't you want to see a Titanfall 3? A Titanfall 3 that innovates on every aspect of its design? A Titanfall 3 that is willing to add new dynamics to combat and customization? And of course, wouldn't you want to see a Titanfall 3 that concludes the story, properly concludes the story? If you're anything like me, then your answer is yes. What's my point? My point is that yes, there is a chance that Respawn might ruin Titanfall. They might conform to more modern game practices as Modin describes, practices that would utterly destroy the Titanfall formula. But then again, Titanfall 3 has the potential to overcome its two predecessors in every aspect, to be the ultimate Titanfall experience. Doesn't that thought just fill you with excitement, with anticipation? It's not about wondering how Respawn might ruin Titanfall 3, but wondering how can they improve it. Modin31 and a lot of people's problems stem from Respawn, not the game. They're not worried about Titanfall 3 having a bad foundation. They're more worried that Respawn might attempt to change that foundation. But what if you start to think about how can they make it better? How can they raise the foundations to an entirely new level? What if Titanfall 3 doubled down on every aspect of Titanfall's design and was a game for the fans? For the fans who have been waiting since 2018 for a third game. I'm not worried about Respawn not being capable. They have already made two extraordinary Titanfall games, and I would even consider Apex Legends to be a great game. Just not a great Titanfall game, but still, Respawn has proven themselves to be more than capable. The worries are, as Modin described, that Respawn won't commit to the ideas of Titanfall, to these ideas that made Titanfall special in the first place. But if you just see Respawn for what they are, an incredible team of talented individuals, then Titanfall 3 isn't a jump of the imagination. Hell, I wouldn't even say it's a stretch, because Respawn does know how to make a great Titanfall game. And I'm sure, with a little help from the community, they can make the perfect Titanfall 3. Never mind that they have no immediate plans. We probably won't see Titanfall 3 for a while, and that's a good thing in my opinion. Because it gives time for Respawn to earn our trust back. That's why I want a Titanfall 3. Because I imagine all the great things that Respawn can accomplish. And you know what? I bet all of us want to see a Titanfall 3. But are too afraid that Respawn won't show it the same devotion and heart that they did with the last two games. Well, hopefully I've given you guys some insight. Even though I share the same concerns as others, I hope to see the day when we can all rejoice over the announcement of Titanfall 3. Until next time guys, this is Agent Mav, signing off.